like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for one, man, forget my peace. You take the west, I'll take on the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls, better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Beg, please get on your knees. Came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the. Big shoes, check out the crease. Blow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step out the cleats. When the whole place scream, gotta get out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Not so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls, better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Nice keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. Better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at in this lovely world. Good morning. Is it Isha? Good morning. Nothing but love. Miss Mew, Carolyn, Namen Roodles, Lazy, Diane, Buns, 31 Frames, Jennifer, Gas Station Sushi, MTG Kitty. Hi, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's had a fantastic day. Hi, Andrea, Shallow Bay, Fat Kid Cool. Yeah, so Roz has been deleting a lot of content. But she keeps leaving up little gems for us. And this is one of her earlier videos, and she has a lot to say. It's very titty forward. Fair warning. Very titty forward. Hi, Mish and GSH and Jennifer and Vogue and Lisa. Hi, guys. Yeah, be prepared for the titties. Scar, did you notice that QLR took down her tarot reading? Was that before or after Neo Tarot? That deck, I don't know how it works, but I tell you, that deck read her for filth. It did. Hi, Snoozy and Celestial Mystique. Yeah, no, that deck was like, Oh, Jesus, my hair is all over the place. I apologize, guys. Whoa. Okay, so let's get into it.
You should do an after party. And I was like, sure. My eyes been watering for hours. It's been really annoying.
This was before she made her streams 18 plus. Roz made her streams 18 plus. All right. And don't worry, guys. I guarantee we'll go over her Patreon tomorrow and her live that she's doing at 3 my time, 6 her time, and then she has the Patreon scheduled for 7 my time. Holy titties. Oh, very titty. Like titty forward. It's a lot of titties. Very, very titty heavy. Very titty heavy.
I forgot to tweet.
I'll tell y'all now. I'm pretty sure, hi, Lady of the Night, that this stream of mine's going to get taken down. I just have a sneaking suspicion because she talks about some heavy stuff in this. She does. She talks about some heavy details.
About this, though. So let me tweet about this real fast.
Watch her ass, Scar. Roz is going to come after it. Okay. She said in a stream it's related to her trauma of being a Mormon. I think something to that effect. And now she just wears the tits out all the time. Oh, I've heard about that, Snoozy, where she was like, I wasn't allowed to wear anything like this. So now I always have titties out. Ma'am, they're going to strangle you. You got to be careful. Please be safe, Princess Brioche. And I hope your day was wonderful at work.
Should probably get the link. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for people to come in. I
don't know what's going to take her out. I don't know if it's the titties. I don't know if it's going to be the sleep apnea. I don't know if it's going to be the diabetes. But ma'am, we got to get those things under control, including the titties. Don't worry, I think you may be able to outrun her. I don't know. I don't believe in cardio.
To announce this first, that's my fault. I'm a professional, y'all. But yeah,
Hi, Wicked Weird. She has continuously spoken about all of her trauma and alignments. All of her CSA, ED, and mentals, everything. Good morning, Lilith. She has, and she's left some of them up as much as she's clearing the most random things out. Like, I heard she got rid of the live where she went to I think it was a hematologist in regards to her blood work, and she was heavily concerned that it was cancer. I heard she took that down. Let's not forget that Roz outran a bear with chocolate.
The premiere, I wanted to see what's going on.
Jesus Christ. I keep trying not to look at them, but they keep looking at me. This isn't my fault. I don't want to look at her titties, but I can't look away from them either. Hi, Big Red. I need to step away from the drama of the girls. Much love. Completely understand. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and your health. But thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you.
Let's see. Let's do live
And
chat.
Purple P.
Let's see if it like works. I don't even know.
Saged.
Let's see here.
Good quad.
I look crazy in the thumbnail. Yikes.
You look crazy without the thumbnail. I mean, this was a choice. Like laying on your tum-tum with your titties just out. This was a choice.
I'm still learning.
What was that noise?
Crazy in the thumbnail. Yikes.
Ross, this isn't me calling you a pig. Y'all ever had a piglet though? They sound just like it.
I look crazy in the thumbnail. Yikes.
That sounds like a little piglet.
I'm still learning like the technical sides of going live and stuff, especially on YouTube. I only have like my computer, not my computer, my iPad and my phone. And I look wild right now. I should have really taken a moment to what am I doing? Okay, here we go.
She knows that this is geared for certain people. She knows. That's why she's all awkward laughing. To be fair, we have to look up the incline to see her face. Mount Titans.
I should have prepped better for this. Oh well.
Her next one.
Let me tweet it out real quick.
Hi, Danny. So it's not De Niro. Christy wears her neck. Her titties ate it.
If people are chatting, it's not showing up. They might not be yet, but that's fine. Where are you? There we are. Maybe later.
She has ass on her chest.
Paste.
I don't know. They're so big. Roz, come on, friend. It's only 51 minutes. I'll somehow make it 3 hours still.
But yeah, I want to do like a more formal live or hi. Okay, here.
Where are her areolas? Well, they're south central. Lefty is more south in 2 directions, east, and righty is more central south.
Some more chats coming up now. Hi, everybody. So, Sandra, the reason why my live wasn't kept up last time is YouTube glitched. I tried scheduling a live. I went live on my phone. It freaked out. I moved over to my iPad. I was live for 2.5 hours. And then it just got stuck in waiting for like almost an entire day. And that's the only... I'm actually
Could you end it at all? I don't know. This was 2 years ago.
really upset I had to remove the live because it would not upload. I don't know if I was live for too long or like what the problem was. I'm really upset about it. So if this will upload, I normally keep a lot of lives that I do on Instagram. Not all of them, because some of them are not worth keeping.
I can't wait for the Patreon content. It's going to be riveting, I tell you, riveting.
But
oh, y'all, I think her and Kirby are done. No more neck suckles. I heard she got rid of the Turkey Day one with the hickey. I haven't looked through all of her stuff recently. I'm not going to lie to you. But I heard that's gone. No mention of the Kirby.
because I'm just, being boring, frankly. Let's see.
No more neck
Oh,
even.
Twitter's being so nice to me. I was not expecting gorl to be nice to me. I'm gonna be really.
Oh, I love it. That's why I was like, oh, the tunes have changed. She talks so much smack about Foodie Beauty in this. Girl World loving her. She has a comment in here that, hold on, let's read it really quick. Where is it? Oh, yeah, there's FFG talk with BBJ. It's everything we could have expected. But Roz loved this one. I guess liked. Loved is an extreme word. I love this community. Chantal shouldn't even have a platform or be a part of Girl World. She lost my views and respect because she is hateful and black-hearted. I love Knock Knock. It's Karma's channel as well. and Roz liked that one. Gorlick Bread sent me. Roz liked that one. Roz, I really like you. I'm going to be here watching you. Okay, that's a long one. That has nothing to do with anything that garners my attention. If FFG hadn't taken the action she had, BBJ would probably be dead or dropped on the side of the road for reals. Replay gang, congrats on breaking 2K. Cool Live, regarding FFG, obviously you have made up your own mind when it comes to BBJ. FFG really had no way of pushing herself to the front of the line. If Foodie had any way of linking or any inkling FFG was involved, she probably would have put BBJ down before letting FFG have her own words. She also brings up FFG's deceased dogs constantly and mocks what is a really tough situation, which might explain some of the hate. FFG isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I would suggest watching some of her lives. Blah, blah, blah. Kaya Simmons sent me. Well, we know about Kaya now, don't we? Gorl, the boobs are boobing. I agree with you. The boobs are boobing.
I agree with you guys.
Can we watch the tarot reading? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It's short. And I'm telling you, I don't understand tarot, but if tarot has a mind of its own, which I assume it does based on everything, those cards were right in her.
For years, I was terrified to utter the words.
Gorlick Bread sent people to Roz. It seems like it. Who is Kaya? Kaya Simmons. Wait, am I thinking of the right Kaya? She has a Kaya that hangs out in her chat as well. Hey, Monk. She was a Girl World reactor whose partner was, how do I say this politely? Involving underage women for money. Yeah.
Just to say them. And then I did a couple months ago for the first time. And it was when I was kind of going through some stuff. Let's see.
Another creep with kids. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. She was a reactor whose boyfriend was allegedly a pimp for teenagers. Yes, yes. Trafficking youth. Yes. And she was still with him. Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad.
Thank you, Sandra. Yeah. I wish I could have kept the live up. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked the premiere.
Didn't Roz get Gorlick demonetized? Allegedly. I'm going to throw that in. Allegedly. I don't know, but I've heard it. So I don't know where we've seen it, but allegedly.
Hi, thank you for being a new sub. Yeah, anytime I can keep a live up, I will, unless like I have like a legitimate reason, like I fucked up into something I shouldn't have, or, you know.
Hi, Aussies. Good morning. Those aren't tits. That's a whole ass in the frame.
Anything like that, like in terms of.
Okay, Reginald, right behind you. Why does it look like an ass or a head? Sorry, not sorry. Okay, y'all really feel like her titties look like an ass. Hi, Anthro.
Privacy or whatever, but you know, I said I'm really upset that live isn't up. Was first of all, one of the reasons I was doing it was to kind of boost my watch time, you know.
Wait, what?
Or whatever, but you know, I said I'm really upset that live isn't up. Was first of all, one of the reasons I was doing it was to kind of boost my watch time, you know.
I'm so sorry, Tiny Blue. I will try. Look at the titties. I don't know if it'll scar you or make you laugh, but it'll do something.
I'm getting there. I'm well over 1,000 hours now. But I'm getting there. And by the way, this eye's been acting goofy. And so it's just been like irritated and watery today. Super annoying. So that's why my eyes look weird.
I can't tell. I think they look the same as they always do.
Yeah. I said what I said, and I meant
what is honey golden milk? Is it what it sounds like? Honey and milk?
I said. Yeah, by the way, Raleigh, are you aware of anyone kicking my friend Christiana out of the live? Because I must have missed whatever she said, because she's like literally one of my closest friends.
Is she still one of her closest friends? I haven't heard. I don't know if I'm familiar with that name. Ma'am, cover them up. Well, the laptop's trying.
And someone said that she got booted.
Turmeric. Oh.
So do you or any of the other mods know about that? And also, is there a way I can view mod activity?
It's a type of turmeric tea.
Maybe Corina to show her the pool. I didn't get in the pool today. Actually, what ended up happening is I had this like, I forget the technical term for it, but I had this like really tiny white eyelid pimple.
Does she think it? Well, not a sty.
I found out about it online, and I had it for a while, and it was fine.
You found out about it online? Can you stay the fuck offline? To stop diagnosing yourself, go see a doctor. Go see a healthcare provider. Stop diagnosing yourself. Hi, Josh.
And then either it got irritated, or it got irritated because I'm a dumbass and I was picking at it. And so it
That sounds pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, go on.
got like inflamed, and then I had to actually pop it.
Could someone be paying her to dress like that? It's always possible.
And I thought it was completely went away, but now I kind of feel it again. So I'm like not happy. Did Chantel make a post about me?
I love it here.
Is that a thing that happened?
I don't know why she left this up. I have no idea. She's been going over everything and getting rid of stuff. But this one's still here. And it's downloaded.
And can someone tweet it at me? I refuse to go to her YouTube channel.
She refuses. She's only going to watch her through reaction channels.
Did she already?
Surprised she didn't start an OF? Well, she had one similar before. Did she? When was this? This is from July 10th of 2023. This is old. I love that it's still up.
Talk about me? Because that's impressive.
Scar, are you covering the stream she's doing tonight? I am tomorrow because it's not on until 3 my time, and I have to get Tiny Human before then.
Truly, that wasn't my point. My point is she is actively hurting people, and not just me. I've seen
she's actively hurting people, allegedly, supposedly.
In the comments and people's live reaction chats and stuff, her content is actively harming people with these disorders.
Roz, what about you? What about you?
And she may very well actually fit the criteria and just not be diagnosed and have BED. And you know what? Fine. I'm not going to sit here and police people's fucking diagnoses. But to sit here and
I will
act the way you're acting like you have any kind of authority when you're not receiving.
Roz ruined Matilda for you. I really want to show that picture. Will I get in trouble? I don't know. But I really want to show it. Did I send it right to Buns as soon as I saw it? Yes, I did.
Professional care, nor have you ever. What the fuck are you doing? What the
Who
fuck
is she talking about? Foodie Beauty.
What are you doing? Which is why I said what I said. Okay, wait, did she name me? Because if that's the case, I'll at least look at it, I guess.
She said my name. Now I have to react. I have to. She started it, not me.
Because if she already mentioned me, that means I'm about to be all over reaction.
Please show it or send it to me in Discord. Would I get in trouble? Okay, it's a picture of Roz looking like Bruce Bogtrotter, and she has the chocolate cake, and there's someone who's dressed up as the Trunchable. Will you send it to me on Discord? It can be a little horror surprise when I get home from work. Yes, I can. Because it doesn't show anything. It just has Roz with a giant chocolate cake in front of her, demolishing chocolate cake into her mouth. Hi, Chris. And she's got the Trunchable, and I don't know if it was filmed in a classroom or what, but it has the alphabet little thing across a blackboard. It's interesting.
Channels, which might be a good or bad thing. And honestly, she already popped off. Damn, she must really be.
She likes to call it revenge corn, but it's not showing anything. It's her with a cake.
Not spending time with her husband.
Maybe error on the side of caution. That's true. You're right. Maybe her indulging with cake all over her face isn't a great idea. Fair.
I shouldn't have said that. Oh, shit.
It was a set.
Okay, fine, guys. I will live react to the fucking post. You win.
She's going to live react, guys. Look at her. She's a little reaction channel in herself.
Fine. I'm getting a lot of love on Twitter.
I will say this. She was casted well. It was a good casting call. Yeah.
She's not even on Twitter.
It's on Twitter. It is on Twitter.
I said what I said and I meant what I said. She directly triggered me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So back then, Roz said that Foodie Beauty caused her to have the B word, and that her content was super dangerous.
She directly triggered me. I spent the night fighting a binge.
What are we watching other than titties? Roz having left up old content that talks about FFG and Foodie Beauty and how Foodie Beauty causes her to spiral with her own eating stuff.
Because of her content.
And how is yours any different?
She can sit on that. Ugh, I don't want to even type her name. Fine. I'll win.
Your eyes are bleeding.
Ugh.
Angelica Unfiltered got flagged. She's a reaction channel. What'd you get flagged for? Scar, who needs airbags for the car when you've got boobies like this? Great question. Oh my God, Buns, you linked it. So fair warning, don't click that link unless you want to be scarred. Not like me scarred, like your eyeballs. You might have to scrub them. This is my warning. It doesn't show anything graphic. It's just It's a picture of her with cake.
It's just a bunch of reaction channels. Oh, there's her channel. Ew, gross, no. Okay. All right, community tab.
What does Roz, what does Foodie Beauty do that's any different than what you were demonetized for? I'm just curious. Hi, addicted to cold brew. Does her bestie Amber trigger her too? I don't think so, Kay. Angelica got flagged. Why? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Oh, y'all, can I tell you, Foodie Beauty does need to have someone just have a conversation with her about how stupid she sounds. She was talking about the Syrian people and that the reason they have all these kids is they're uneducated with nothing else to do. Yeah. I warned y'all. I tried. I did warn y'all. Don't say I did not.
I never said intuitive eating is a joke. Did she delete it?
Don't you tell people, Freya. Chris did try to warn you guys too. Okay? We did our part.
I don't see what y'all guys are talking about. Okay, I was like, she's not reacting to me then. Y'all are lying to me in the comments. Why'd you make me look up her channel? God damn it.
And have all these things to say about her.
How do I delete that from my search history?
That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. No. That's where the chocolate cake incident comes from, though, is that set.
Thank you. Okay. No, she does disgust me. Like, it's her behavior. That's the bottom line.
Don't post it on my community tab, guys. I don't want to get in trouble.
Documented animal abuser. Like, period.
Oh, what? What was that? Say it again.
How do I delete that?
Who is Chris? Chronicles of Chris was Roz's friend for over 10 years. Where's the link? If you scroll up, Andrea, I think Buns dropped the link.
My search history. You. Okay. No, she does disgust me. Like, it's her behavior. That's the bottom line. Documented animal abuser. Like, period.
Good God.
Yeah, she's not talking about me. She's probably not. I don't think she's addressed me already. I'm not relevant enough for her to do that.
You are now. Emma.
Like, if she finds out about this, like, post, sure, she might, but.
The fact that she's cosplaying as a little boy, I find disturbing and a prawn. Yeah, it's kind of odd to me that was the route she chose to dress up as.
Thank you. That's the bottom line, is she's hurting people.
Not to defend Chantal, but saying documented animal abuser implies that Chantal has been convicted of a crime. She has not. Hi, Wilma.
Yeah.
I just know she has so much faith in all of her tops. Like, she has to know exactly where her nipples are. Like, I would be so scared looking up and seeing the screen. I'd be like, shit, no nip slip, no nip slip.
Well, thank you, Clever. I'm glad you think I'm relevant to you guys. I knew you back in the day, Rosie. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Thank you. No more Nashies. Which back in the day? I've had a few phases on the internet.
Seems like she's real proud of her past if she's bringing it up.
Where do you know me from? Because it's it's time for me to move out. I initially thought I had a deadline, but now it's more flexible, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Ew, don't breathe on me like that. She dumped her animals for a man and left Julia. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I mean, Chantal's animal abuse has been documented on her own channel, so it seems like accurate representation. Allegedly, supposedly. I gotta always make sure I throw those in. I don't know if it does me any good, but I'm gonna throw them in there.
You know, Mayor, I've heard people talk about that, and at the end of the day, I'm aware of what this community is. As I've mentioned in the past, I lurked in Girl World for over 2 years now. I'm aware that at the flip of a hat, people would turn on me. I know, but I also know who I am as a person, and I know I'm not bullshitting people. I know I'm not putting on a front.
Ooh, I cannot wait to listen to Dio Tarot.
I know I'm being authentically myself, and I know I'm not.
It directly says she's not
A liar.
The flip of a hat.
So, you know, if that happens, it happens.
Not that I know.
I'm just here for the
I didn't
fun.
see it.
And I'm here to be honest.
So honest, so real, so raw.
And I can't really exist on YouTube without addressing Girl World. Look at me.
I don't mind if only you would cover them up a little bit. I almost feel like we need to make the closed captioning bigger because I'm afraid something is going to poke our eyes out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you think I'm young? Oh my God, thank you. I'm 31.
She just makes me so uncomfortable.
I'm 31.
That's pretty young.
always say it's the collagen. The fat fills in the wrinkles, you know?
Not wrong.
Appreciate it. I'm going to check Twitter again. Yeah, my Twitter's been blowing up.
Why?
So Perfectly Imperfect, I think I saw them in the chat. They were the first person to like tweet about me. I had like 10 followers. Like I was not, like my Twitter was dead and I don't quite understand Twitter, to be quite honest with y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hey, Perfectly Imperfect. There you are. Oh my God.
Scar, look at them. I can't look away from them. Is this new? No, this is from 2023.
Megan, oh, I love Megan so much. God
I'm
bless her.
46. Is that young? Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, cool. I might even recognize your username if you told me. You don't have to tell me here, but I'm assuming that's from Instagram then.
I think so, Hazley. Oh, Hazley, speaking of, I think it was your comment that got deleted from her post. I took a screenshot. I don't know if there was any more that were added before she deleted it. But her post from yesterday, I was like, I just have a feeling she's going to get rid of him. Why do I have that screenshot? I don't know. What kind of screenshots do I have on here? That's not what I needed either. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, I took it on my computer. Hold on. I did it this time on my computer and not my phone. So Roz talking about, I wish you could see how entitled you are. You have no idea what I'm going through in my personal life. You are not entitled to my time. I'm doing the best I can for me and my family while juggling my chronic illness and pain. Hazley said, your pain is from lack of exercise. Maybe try it out. Change your life. Fat Kid Cool said, almost as entitled as making an Amazon wish list and expecting your audience to pay to watch you sit in your poor, exhausted rolling chair while you cook and talk incessantly about yourself and your countless ailments. Specs Appeal said, or maybe this person is smart because it seems like you only reply to comments that are negative so you can talk trash back. Plus, it was a great comment. Someone else said, you wouldn't feel so stressed if you were paying your own bills and weren't responsible for your families. And then she liked, people are rude. Don't give them your energy. Happy holidays. Oh, man. Hi, Mr. Ranger. Listening while I'm doing some chores around the house. Well, we are here for you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a W, Scar, not your name. Starts with an S. Squinty Scar Len Marie letter. You know lying's a sin in most places, Funds.
Reason, yeah. Skinny Queen Reacts has been awesome. Shout out to BBQ Chicken for being the first person to start covering me before my YouTube channel even existed.
She was quite excited about reaction channels reacting to her.
Like, was a thing. So, thank you, Shannon.
And yes, I do think that was Foodie's Shannon.
Like, dude, Alex is Shook tweeted about my premiere. I think that was a big reason for a boost in numbers, too.
Why would she think this was okay to come on looking like this? Cover up, child. Nobody wants to see those. And she's in vertical because she was trying to boost her numbers. Hey, Ruthie. God, I remember being a Skinny Queen's chat when she was promising she was going to lose weight and she wasn't like the other girls.
Which makes me curious. Like, is he going to cover that video? Because and I actually tweeted this at him today because I take issue with his stance on like when he was talking about the what do you call it, the like person of size policy. Like I've seen a lot of his recaps. Like when I mentioned the recaps in the video, I was talking about Alex's Shook. That
she had everyone's fucking name in her mouth. We had Alex's Shook. We had Barbecue Chicken. I don't remember what their name was back then.
It's like the main source.
FFG Foodie Beauty
source that I use to keep briefed on like the just the kind of the headlines of Foodie, because I don't like to see her face and her voice or hear her voice. I didn't even know about the low BMI thing until I was in Skinny's Reacts streams, which I joined because she had reacted to me and I wanted to like get a feel for her content outside of me, and that's how I ended up.
I'm glad you've been a large focus on my channel recently, Roz. How could she say she never wanted Girl World to know who she was? She was retweeting them, getting in conversations, having Foodie Beauty's best friend as her mod.
Getting triggered because I didn't even realize like how serious that content would impact me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, please feel free to snip anything. You guys are welcome. I'm never going to copyright strike unless it's like direct rips. Like, real talk though, whenever Barbie.
All right, Roz, even if it's on Patreon, it's still within the terms of service. So fuck with me. It's not going to work great. I'm just saying, because it's terms of service.
Chicken like
they'll just turn it around.
Fully reacted for the first time. She just edited down my video. And I was like, this isn't even transformative, because it wasn't. And I said that on my story. But
what's the definition in your mind of transformative? Did they cut out enough that it changed the content, got rid of all the gaps?
When we DM'd, like, she fully acknowledged that. She's like, honestly, just because I don't know you that well yet. But that action is what led me to being reacted to by Skinny, which, or no, maybe, I'm sorry. I think it was No Madness first, then Skinny. Then,
No Madness,
you know, just kind of trickled down, and now all these other reactors are finding out I exist. And like, I've been watching reaction and commentary content for years.
I don't want to hear her complain. Look at how she was when she came into this sphere. Look at how many people she was watching, name dropping.
Years. Oh, by the way, I already have a full vlog ready to go, and I postponed it to edit and upload this video. And I'm almost done with my cooking video, because I will be talking about food. I will have food in my vlogs. I will be doing that, but you're not going to catch me making fucking mukbangs. It's not going to happen for multiple reasons. Frankly, it's tied to trauma I have, as well as my past online, and just, I can make better content than mukbangs.
Can you though? Can you?
And that's actually not a diss. It's just true.
It's not a diss. I mean, I know all of her content became around food, eating food, shoving her little greasy butter hands into the not crab boil.
So I'm not like worried about that, but like, I want to do, I'm like in the middle of making, I made a bunch of like silent, quiet footage, and I'm going to voice over it of me cooking and stuff. And I'm going to talk about me and my experience with food, and like, you know, kind of how I do things, because I cook in no Nikocado avocado vibes here. I take that as a compliment.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm nothing like Nikocado.
And just like, you know, I will be trying food on camera. Food will be
Scar, you need to go back and clip that. I have this all downloaded. I hope everyone else downloaded it. Did you hear your major shout out in Sam's last stream? I did not, Freya. I think we were live at the same time. I think, if y'all are interested in the Destiny stuff, I'm pretty sure she's going live at 11, not Destiny, Sam, to go over that. I haven't seen it yet, so if you guys are interested in, there we go. Big titty pretty bitch. Your name fits perfectly right now, doesn't it? I mean, minus the pretty bitch.
Part of my content as a fat person. I'm aware that's going to get me hate. Already some random channel just reacted to me like it was like these 3 like dude bros, and they were like super gross and fat phobic.
Fuck them dude bros.
And didn't give a shit about me in any way. And they were talking very much like incel speak. So I was like, oh, gross. Okay. So I didn't stick around for very long, but like, I'm the kind of person where like, I don't engage in that shit. I'm not going to try to defend myself. I'm not going to comment. They don't view me as a human. So
I view you as a human. Stupid, albeit, but human nonetheless.
I'm not going to waste my time. No, I've heard of that person, and I've not actually looked into their content. From what I've heard, it sounds like someone I might not want to give a view. I find it fascinating that ALR watches them. But
she also didn't like ALR back then.
Whatever, man. I missed a lot of comments, by the way. By the way, Shannon, I wanted to, if you're still in the chat, did you boot someone named Christiana? I'm trying to find out who booted my friend. And I don't...
Mods, tell me, who's responsible? Mods?
If someone can tell me privately how to, like, access mod actions, I just want to see what happened with that, because she and I have been friends for, like, a decade. And she likes to kind of, like, you know, poke at me in a friendly way. So I think someone might have misunderstood. I need to just mod her.
Why don't you just unblock her and then mod her? Why do you need whomever blocked her to be held responsible? Now you've explained it. Okay. Unblock them and just make her a mod. Shit happens. Your other mods didn't know this person. They're super defensive of you. Allegedly, Destiny Cook is going live tomorrow. All right. Nikocado got demonetized too?
Honestly, but she said no initially. Yeah, because like over about 2 months ago, I could like barely walk. I had undiagnosed diabetes for probably at least a few months. Thankfully, I caught it super early. but it was making me frail and I was struggling to walk and I was getting dizzy. And
It's making her frail and tiny.
on top of that, I have a knee injury on one leg, and on the other leg, I have a previously fractured metatarsal and a
Not the broken toe. Oh, I have a previously broken toe and it really affects my life. Now we have 2 knee injuries. Hasn't she said that? Didn't we just hear her say that recently, that she has 2 knee injuries?
I caught it super early.
She caught the diabetes.
But it was making me frail and I was struggling to walk and I was getting dizzy.
Does she know what frail means? Let's get a definition. Alexa, what's the definition of frail?
As an adjective, frail is usually defined as having delicate health, not robust, weak. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for frail.
No, thank you. Thank you. She's frail and weak and not robust.
And on top of that, I have a knee injury on one leg, and on the other leg, I have a previously fractured metatarsal.
It's a fractured metatarsal scar. It's not a joke. You're right. You're right. How is she going to survive?
And a misaligned ankle. And so I struggle. Like, in fact,
if you load 550 pounds onto 125 rated knees, yeah, something's going to give. I want to know what her weight was here, because this was before the bigger weight loss journey. Oh, I still want to go over obese to beast video of her. It's okay, obese to beast, to notice.
By the way, I've got a brand new voice with Alexa Plus. Want to hear it?
No,
Just say, Alexa, can I hear your new voice?
Alexa, no, thank you.
Good morning, Scarlett. Okay.
Ma'am.
After filming that video, I was standing for 30 minutes in the pool, and I think I kind of low-key hurt my
I hope the little one's doing okay.
back a little bit. So it's aligned.
A misaligned ankle.
Super early, but it was making me frail, and I was struggling to walk, and I was getting dizzy. And on top of that, I have a knee injury on one leg, and on the other leg,
What? How do you have a knee injury?
I have a previously fractured metatarsal.
I don't understand what the broken toe or the fractured toe has to do with anything this much later. What is it going to do?
And a misaligned ankle. And
misaligned ankle. What does that mean, Roz? Can you get your body checked out? I don't think you're supposed to have this much weight.
So I struggle. Like, in fact, after filming that video, I was standing for 30 minutes in the pool, and I think
Yeah, the downward force on your joints when they are grossly overloaded causes gait disturbances and altered body mechanics, joint misalignment. She acts like she has no control over this gravity. Oh, is that kind of why? I know, Monk. She just wouldn't stop. Isn't that kind of why Tammy Slayton had the bow-legged, because of her weight?
kind of low-key hurt my back a little bit. So today's been rough for me. But, you know.
Something else is wrong. She low-key hurt her back. Okay, Starry, thank you so much for having been a member for 4 months. She has a misaligned brain. I hear it's the malnutrition and the frailty. Good morning, just tapping in. Was definitely not watching Rosie's Patreon video that someone uploaded to X. We're going to be reacting to her video tomorrow on YouTube.
What else am I going to do? Lay down and die? No. I'm going to keep trying. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to tell her that. I'm going to tell her, like, look, I'm going to mod you. I'm not expecting you to do anything, but I just want you to be able to, exist in my chat without being, knowing that, like, you're not just a random viewer talking to me like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been trying to do is I've been more gentle. I haven't done a hardcore workout in the pool in a hot minute because I've had so much going on with the moving and everything. Read Ari Pepperoni's comment.
Oh my God, Ross. I know you're taking down your old content, but why would you want to get rid of something like this? I mean, it's still on your channel for a reason, I suppose, but why are you trying to take yourself out of the game? Not even through your dietary choices.
Man. Studio. Oh, let me screenshot that. Hold up. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'll look into that. Oh yeah, I can barely, honestly, I'm not kicking a lot when I'm kickboxing. I'm mainly there for the punches. And it helps a lot with managing my anger, my emotions, emotionally processing. It helps a lot.
Now she beats the shit out of graham crackers.
A lot of trauma. I feel an insane amount of trauma. It's kind of stupid how much trauma I have.
If you're curious, you can. Have you uploaded it yet, our dear tiny blue anthropologist, the 33 trauma video? We watched the 33 traumas from the We're All Insane podcast. It's so much.
And it's just, some people.
Didn't she only go to kickboxing once? That I've seen, yes.
People in life are just like that, right? And I think I spent a lot of my life really bogged down by it, and it still impacts me. It will always impact me. You know, when you have trauma starting at the age of like the age of 6, it forms who you are. Like I had to mourn the person that I should have been, and you know,
You are 34 now. I understand growing up when things happen, it kind of sucks. But at this point, you've had enough therapy that I hope you address the main trauma so you can move forward. Otherwise, we're just going to same cycle, same cycle, same cycle.
Oh.
I checked out Tiny Blues finally, by the way. I'm catching up on the last time. She's great. Yes. Fantastic channel.
you can't really change that, right? So at the end of the day, you can keep trying to stick with your status quo, but if you're not happy, why are you staying there? I know for me, it was like for so long, it's like you get so comfortable in your known misery that.
Then what's your excuse now? You seem to know why you are depressed. Like, being in your body cannot be comfortable. You know, you just choose to stay here.
The concept of an
I can
unknown,
see your dirty pillows. Crazy Cat Lady, thank you so much for having been a member for 5 months. My favorite afternoon company, Scar and Chat. Thanks. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys so much.
you know, the unknown growth
Have fun, Maeve.
is hard. Like the growing pains are real, man. I went through some shit at the end of April. I went through like a public mental breakdown on Instagram. Some people might be aware of it because during it, I mentioned Girl World for the first time before I was hospitalized.
Is that what is Girl World what led you to the hospital last time? Was that not a warning bell? They're called chin tits, and every girl has them. We love Miss Gar. Thanks, Primeval.
So
Why is she naked? She's not. She's just as close as you can get without being so.
I have a lot of mental health issues. I don't like hide that, but I take my care seriously. And
do you though? How are your diabetes medications? Is this a retro? Yes, this is 2023. How are your diabetes medications going in 2025, Roz? How about your ADHD stuff? What about your depression medication? What about any of it? Minus the Ativan. You're a big fan of making sure you have Ativan, but what about any of the other medications you need?
I had a really serious mental health relapse recently. So it's important to learn how to like pick up the pieces and try to
Holy tits, Misty. I know.
do better. That's all you can do. Side note, I cannot believe how many people are in this live right now. Holy shit.
Thank you guys. I just want to thank Alex is shook and barbecue chillin'. I wouldn't be who I am without you guys. They retweeted me, blast them. Look, all the reaction channels. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be so popular. Ew, don't burp at me. Who is uploading her content to X? I'm not sure, just Jamie.
Yeah, so I've heard a lot of
I haven't seen it on X yet. I know we watched it from the Patreon, but I haven't seen it on X yet.
conflicting things about FFG, and I recently subscribed to her.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure we put in another reaction channel. 5 in one video wasn't enough. We have to make sure we say every reaction channel's name.
Solely because when I went into the live, it had like a 2-hour subscribe limit. And it's like I'm hearing 2 stories, and I'm not sure which one is true. I'm hearing some people on Twitter saying that like there were multiple people lined up to adopt the cat, that it didn't have to be her, but that she like made sure.
I retweeted the Twitter upload. Okay, so just Jamie. If you go to Kristen's X, Kristen retweeted the upload. I feel like the scarecrow.
That she would go directly to Chantel, so she would pick her. But then I heard other people saying that like the cat was going to get put down that day.
Wait, go back.
The cat, that it didn't have to.
Let's hear what the timeline is with Roz a couple years ago.
When I went into the live, it had like a 2-hour subscribe limit. And it's like I'm hearing 2 stories, and I'm not sure which one is true.
She's used to that hand movement.
I'm hearing some people on Twitter saying that like there were multiple people lined up to adopt the cat, that it didn't have to be her, but that she like made sure that she would go directly to Chantel, so she would pick her. But then I heard other people saying that like the cat was going to get put down that day, and she was the only one. And I'm like, I don't know which is true, because at the end of the day, I'm glad BBJ is alive. I'm glad BBJ is healthy. I'm glad BBJ is no longer being neglected, and that is the most important thing. But
well, in 2025, you take a look at it. Everything looks a little bit different now. Everything looks a bit different. Holy tits, what the fuck, QLR? Yeah.
I also find it kind of wild that like her arch nemesis made real life contact as someone who survived a stalker. So I don't know enough to have like a solid
This is in Vertical. Yes, it was.
opinion, right? And so I would love to talk to her, but the brief time that I saw her in the live, she was using language that I find really triggering.
Everything fucking triggers you, Roz. Didn't you also say like your triggers are no one else's responsibility? It seems like everything fucking triggers you. Like, I know. Some things can hurt your little feelings, but my God, I've never seen someone everything fucking bothers her.
Towards fat people, like as a whole, not just Chantel. So for that reason, like I'm willing to like, I'm the kind of person where I like to let people tell me who they are. And I don't know enough about her to have an opinion of her, if that makes sense. So like, I'd love to talk to her. I'd love to kind of like,
Stop trying to talk to everyone, you fucking weirdo. You asked Jordy to come up on his panel. You were in Zachary Michael's inbox and they were polite to you and you were still like, love me. Stop. Go like make a sock account and just watch people's content. Stop being so fucking weird.
see what she thinks of my content, because maybe she just, I know that the hatred runs deep for Chantel, so it could maybe be that's why. But I just, there was certain vernacular she was using, I don't even remember off the top of my head. So
Her and the word vernacular.
So I'm not really someone who I try really hard to not be the kind of person to just like take people's word on how people are without seeing the receipts myself. Yeah, I would totally talk to FFG. Same, I would love, I literally tweeted Alex Shook today.
Oh, the cringe. I don't want to be a part of girl world. So I retweeted Alex's Shook and shout out Barbecue Chillin'. I don't really like that you didn't transform my content, but bless you, because without you, I wouldn't have these people talking about me. And I would love to talk to FFG.
Like, I'd love to like debate you low key about your stance on the people of size policy and his whole video regarding, because I think me and J-Bay are mutuals, at least last I checked on Instagram.
Oh, so also JB.
And I would not have been able to travel like I did roughly about a month ago. Roughly a month ago. If that policy didn't exist with Southwest, I could not fly. I'm too big. So,
Oh, yes. I think her opinion has changed since the whole get an additional seat thing.
I just think it's like, I have a lot of perspective and thoughts on it. So yeah, I'd love to talk.
I wish she would have done it. That way we would have had more content to react to.
With people, especially like,
don't forget, Roz thinks that weight loss surgery is medical anorexia. Because she has lots of opinions.
Looking for like screaming matches and fighting. I'm just looking for conversations. Like, I want to go on podcasts. I'm being interviewed for a podcast, potentially a podcast actually tomorrow. This podcast would be one I would actually have to fly out to go to. If I get to go do this one, it's a massive opportunity.
She's so popular. Everyone wants to be Roz and talk to Roz.
It's like a massive opportunity. I'm not going to say more than that, and I also have a virtual podcast for a platform. They don't have
Chi. Golly, I have to look away. I just look at her tickle babies and not concentrating on what she says. I told y'all, it's not our fault. We're not looking at her titties. They're looking at us. We didn't. I'm not the one who has my titties like that much out there. I can't help but look at it. Am I objectifying? Maybe. I don't know, but they're like right there. She has them like where, okay, like up to here. And then it's like, oops, nipple.
They don't have like a huge following, but I really like the hosts. And that's in like 10 days. So yeah, I want to be on podcasts and stuff. And
I want everyone to talk about me. I don't care if it's negative or positive, as long as my name's in your mouth.
Is he saying like
tiny
dirty things? Okay. Yeah. Side note, and I mentioned this in my next vlog. If you guys don't like cleavage, I'm sorry. I don't care. You're good.
Oh, what about your cleavage?
Yeah. Side note, and I mentioned this in my next vlog. If you guys don't like cleavage, I'm sorry. I don't care. You're gonna see it. I can't help it, especially if I'm in bed.
You could wear a fucking t-shirt. Stop it.
And also, like, if you see my Instagram, I wear hoe clothes.
Excuse me, don't disrespect the hoes that way.
I like it. I live in Florida. It's hot. If people keep making comments about like policing my clothes, as like an ex moment, I'm just gonna start like deleting comments because that shit annoys the shit out of me.
How are those related? I like cleavage, just not all of it. Except it turns out she very much does mind if it's negative. Poor Pulpy. When was this? This was from 2023.
Like, I literally didn't wear a tank top for the first time until I was like, I don't know, 22, and I literally documented it on my Instagram for the first time. Okay.
Apparently, though, this is hoe clothes. The hoes do not claim you, Roz. I mean, garment checking is a Mormon thing. It is. Hi, Naughty Box.
No, and Kathy, that's cool. And like I said, I am aware of a lot of the nuance. I've heard a lot of conflicting things.
Oh, okay.
And I, as someone who has had in real life interaction with like people that I've had issue with and stuff, and it's a very long, complicated story. It's just one of those things where it's like, that was a choice. And it's like, I need to know more, because my understanding was there were other options, right, but then other people are saying there weren't. So like, again, it's that conflicting info. And like I said, I'd love to talk to her and get to like an understanding there. Because
at the end of the day, I just want BBJ's ashes scattered somewhere pretty. That's what I want for that poor cat. I just want her ashes scattered somewhere pretty.
A lot of it's just like people running mouths, right? Like on all sides, on everybody, you know, not specifically FFG. So she was the only option. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting conflicting info online. So I promise you guys, I don't know. I'm careful how I say this. I'm never at risk of a nip slip, even if you think it is.
We actually saw a nip slip on her channel. Yeah, I saw it. I saw the areola. Maybe not nip, but I definitely saw an areola.
It's not, because I just have a very large chest and I know where my nipples go. I promise I'm fine. Okay, Beagle, I will add you for sure.
I thought FFG would stay away from creator drama for a bit, but apparently not. I don't know. I've only been on Twitter to DM Scar pictures of unicycles. Did she go to a public school? Seems like bullying she would have absolutely received would have made her more self-aware and broke the most popular girl in school complex. Yes, she did go to a public school, and she says she was bullied relentlessly. I think she dropped out when she was like 16 or 17, I think, and got her GED. But no, it does not seem like she was very popular in school.
Oh my God, I would literally never. First,
I think that's why she worked so hard to make clicks in mental health facilities, because she wants to be a popular girl. I feel like that's not necessarily the place that you want to be the most popular.
First of all, I'm not really pro organized religion and pasties at all.
I bet Roz was actually the actual bully. I don't know. I think yes, to a degree. You know, those people that because they're bullied, they become bullies to try to prevent themselves from being bullied. That's really confusing sentence, but you know what I mean? Like, you become the aggressor so no one's mean to you. I would think that. I'm
an ex-Mormon. I consider myself a spiritualist. I'm a crystal bitch. So, you know.
A crystal bitch, eh? What does that mean?
That's who I am. Yeah. By the way, Ashley, when someone talks like that, you can just delete or block them. You don't even need to time them out.
Stop with your nose, dude. I bet she always has like a layer of snot on her fingers. Like, this sticky, hi Zanzibar, just sticky, crusty mucus.
No,
is her chat saying stuff about her cleavage? They were, and she was saying, if you don't like cleavage, get over it. You'll hear about on Instagram why I dress this way. I'm an Exmo, so it's really triggering to me to tell me to cover my titties.
And here's the thing, and I shared this on my live. I had a cat for 18 years. His name is Rocky. Let me see if I can pull up a picture on my iPad. 1 second.
Fuck. Okay, supposedly she only took care of Rocky for like a short period of time. She left Rocky, and then when she got sick, internet cut out. Did I miss anything? Titties.
1 moment. Because I want you guys to understand that one of the reasons I felt motivated to make that video and why I've been following some stuff about her in general.
I'm Mormon. My theory is the bishop talked about her food addiction, and that is her religious trauma. She has a video about leaving the Mormon church. If you guys want to watch it at some time, we can, as long as she doesn't delete it. Don't be rude, Roz. That has nothing to do with the food content. Let us watch it. But it seems like because of the trauma that happened to her when she was young, she felt unclean. And when the bishop was just having a conversation with her, and it was a male behind closed doors, that was the root of the trauma, and that Mormons are manipulative. It made her go to summer camp. So,
for a while now, like I took the BBJ shit like personally. I'm gonna explain
why
in a moment. Hang on.
But why'd you take it personally?
Let me see if I can find.
Oh, because you were stalked. I understand. I get it now.
Well, his eyes are closed in this one, but here's the baby. That's the baby. Okay, his name's Rocky. We called him Bubble Butt because he was a big old cat. And when he would walk down the stairs, he had a bubble butt. You know.
Y'all, did y'all see Foodie Beauty sniffing her cat's ass? Just as a side note, did y'all see her sniffing her cat's ass? It was weird. And then she sniffed a pillow and said it smelled bad. And then she sniffed it again. Foodie Beauty.
I mean, there's a couple.
Why are you putting your nose near your cat's ass? What? Yes, Emma. She was like, come here. I need to check out your ass. Because she said her butthole smelled bad. And then she was like trying to get to it. And then she sniffed a pillow and was like, it smells like shit. And then she huffed it again. It was very weird. It was a very weird live last night. And then Salah was in there and he was like, ooh, I miss you. No, she sniffed it at least 5 times. Yeah, she was like, so good. She just kept huffing it. It was so fucking weird. Hopefully the kitten doesn't need glands expressed. I was thinking the same thing, like Bunches. I know this is a disgusting topic. Just accept it. That's how things are sometimes. I know Bunches has to like get her glands expressed sometimes. It's just a thing. And you can tell that distinctive, okay, she just needs to go get her glands expressed. I hope that the kitten doesn't have anything medical going on and is just Chantal smells shit. I don't know. The kitten also hasn't had any vaccinations.
Pictures that are like iconic of Rocky. Let me find them. I had him from age 6 to like 23. Passed away, I think, in November of 2014. Maybe 2015. Oh, here we go. This is me and him.
So this is the kitten that's on her merch. I say kitten. This is the cat that's on her merch.
This is when he was a little old guy. And he was putting up with my BS. And then there's a specific photo.
Has Roz threatened to go after you specifically or all reactors? All reactors. Thankfully, she still has not said my name. Y'all, maybe over here. Shh, don't say my name in her comments, okay? But no, any reactor that goes into her Patreon content, she has threatened.
Photo that like really captures him and it's bugging me.
Why is Salah teasing her? I mean, he's keeping her on the hook. And he controls her emotion. Like she seemed like she was getting more positive. And then Salah came in there and is like, oh, I miss doing vlogs with you. Oh, how are you? The treadmill. I miss the times of this and that. And then she got depressed again. Like he's keeping her very well controlled. Money, yes, money. But she's very controlled.
I'm gonna give up till I find.
I'm not saying he's controlling, but her emotions are.
I'm not reading the chat right now. I'll try to scroll up and here we go. Here's an example of him, and this is on Snapchat. Him and his little tongue and his big round eyes. Okay, so.
Okay, I don't care. That cat is super adorable. Look at that little face. Oh, I love meow meows. May he never let up.
This is Rocky. All right, I really just needed to give you guys that. He had a little fan base within my tiny niche community online on Snapchat and stuff.
Wasn't her community a bunch of feeders and like that is a niche community, okay?
Because he had a little
I mean, who am I to say anything? We're in girl world and y'all like lyrics, so
personality and
potato tomato.
Once I so not long after I left the internet, back when stuff I mentioned in that video, he started developing cat dementia. I was unaware that cats could develop dementia. And he had separation anxiety issues for a while, especially after my dad started traveling internationally for work and stuff. And if I start crying, I'm sorry.
How often were you a part of this cat's life? Was it not until the very end?
And
was this your cat or your father's cat?
He started developing dementia. He had severe separation issues. If I left the house, it was a problem. Yeah, so because cats and humans have really similar DNA. It's just like, don't quote me on this, but like something slightly different or whatever. So we actually have a lot of similarities in terms of diseases. Like cats can get HIV, they can get other stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head.
I didn't know that. Huh.
The abuser? What's going on?
Oh my gosh, TSH.
I might keep talking about my cat. Fuck that. Anyway.
Doesn't she only have 16 subscribers on Patreon? 3 of those her direct family. I think that's just a lie. I mean, I pay for it just because I'm going to be reacting to it. I know a couple other people that have stated they can't get human HIV. Roz is a dumb fuck. Well, that's like, did you know koalas And theirs, what is it? Is it chlamydia? That's a big thing, but it's not like human chlamydia. Cats can get feline HIV, which is not transferable to humans. Hey, Snarky, I hope you're doing well.
I missed my cow, but
Yes, Freya.
what was I saying? I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I basically had to like start bathing him with cat wipes and stuff. He eventually started sleeping in the litter box. He started like meowing constantly, and the hardest part about it was like I could see it in his eyes. And he, when I went through a really crappy breakup when I was 19, he kind of just developed into my emotional support animal and would like let me cry into him and hold him.
That poor cat. As it's going through dementia, it has to also balance your emotions. Poor sweet thing.
And stuff. And so basically,
Hi, Peter.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone has mentioned me somewhere, so weirdos are coming in. I don't know. I don't really care too much.
At the beginning of this, you were talking about how excited you were about barbecue chillin' and Alex and FFG and
To be honest with you. But he, I was like barely leaving.
She has 200. She has 28 paid members now for a total of 124 a month. Is that after taxes?
In the house when he was going through all of that because he struggled really bad if I wasn't around. I worked from home, and if people are acting that out of line, you're welcome to block them permanently, guys. Oh, I get horny weirdos probably because of my...
You're in vertical with your titties hanging out. What is she going to say? Is it because you're in vertical? No. Is it because you almost have your nip-nips?
I pass out Instagram and stuff, and
and you're vertical, so as people are scrolling through, they get an eye full of you.
The stuff that I've done that I mentioned in the video, and yeah, so if you guys see anything like that, that's auto block for me at this stage in my life.
She allows it now when she's in vertical. She hasn't done vertical too frequently now. But when she was in vertical, when I first started watching her, yeah, no, she would get little horn dogs in there, and most of the time they weren't blocked. She would just ignore them.
I'm actually bleeding followers on Instagram because I've changed how I post.
Hey, English, we had an elderly cat that had dementia. He turned into a super loving snuggler. We maintained routine to help him feel relaxed. He became very vocal near the end.
And I've lost, I got up to like almost, am I at 83? Yeah, I got a little over 84, and now I'm back down to 83.3. I'm not even mad about it.
She's keeping a close eye on that, huh? The new idea she has where she's going to chit-chat on YouTube and cook on Patreon is a bad idea in my opinion. Other YouTubers who have done stuff like this have lost an audience. Well, Patreon's not made to build audiences. It's made for additional content for your audiences. Like, I've talked about him before. Melverse, for example. He does the short reactions on YouTube, but if you want to watch the full-length reaction of the movie, he does it on Patreon. So it's like additional benefits of it. This seems not smart. I still say Twitch. Me too.
So I don't want to talk about my weight. This isn't a weight loss channel.
By the following year, it kind of was. It was a health channel where she was.
So anyway, I was taking care of him constantly, and like he was just kind of up my ass all the time. And because he was just so scared, like he would just like, you could see in his eyes, like when he didn't know what was going on and how scared he was and stuff. And so like I saw him out through the end, and he ended up running out of the house to go.
I like that after people were talking about her titties so much though, she's covering the bottom part of her cleavage. You got a stinky bum in my head. Oh no. Yeah, she's doing this now. Like, oh, we're not going to talk about my cleavage, but I am going to get a little self-conscious about it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be doing this. You can get monetized on Twitch within 7 days if you try hard enough. Yep.
Go pass away in the woods because that's what a lot of cats do. Like, so I didn't have to put him down. When he realized it was time for him to go, he just went ahead and I got, so yeah, let me see. Amanda, can I make you a mod? I think we need a couple more mods. Hang on, let me address this. I think I'm either being shared somewhere or something's going on. I'm not sure.
You're on vertical.
Exactly, they do. Because what I understand is cats, like, they don't want to, like, make their owners feel sad or whatever. I heard that somewhere before.
So was it an outdoor-indoor cat? Why was this cat with dementia wandering around outside? Was that safe? Was this still in the Florida swamps where a gator can get it? Mods! She more recently described her cat as dementia-ridden. Touching. Oh.
Gotcha, Amanda. I'm mod, yeah.
Does Florida have the woods? Yes, Florida does have woods.
I'm gonna make you a managing mod.
You know, I love having mods. I'm so appreciative. But managing mods, I'm thankful. I don't know. It's like one of those things. I feel like she always make people managing mods, and why not just mods?
Yeah, so yeah, like, I mean, I'm getting rude people because I'm fat, guys. The bottom line is, like, as much as I don't like Chantal and a lot of what ALR does, like, they're not lying when they say they get unjustified hate. There are people that take glee in the fact that they're awful people, so they feel more justified.
What's a managing mod? That they have more power. It's not just like timing people out and blocking people. They can, hi Lakina, they can put it on slow mode. They can put it to members only.
In their hatred.
Mods are unpaid, right? Yes. Which I feel like YouTube, I don't know how to make it happen. And it's probably never going to happen. I wish YouTube would make mods members. I feel like if people are trusting, listen, makes no sense, but it does in my brain. If creators are trusting audience members to become mods, I feel like YouTube should be like, oh, that's a member.
And they're not the majority of the
managing mods can add and remove other mods.
Community, right? But they exist. And like when I said I was targeted on Kiwi Farms, like I was, you know, and like
that place scares me. Kiwi Farms scares me.
I'm not interested in pretending that that's not a part of their reality. But at the same time, they're the same type of people that are conflating constructive criticism as hate.
If you don't know that there is no such thing as mod log on YouTube, probably don't make someone a managing mod, because I can guarantee you don't know what that allows them. Oh yeah, at the beginning of this, she was all worked up about someone being out of her channel, like deleted, but she can't keep track of what her mods were doing currently. And this was when she had less than 2,000. It just doesn't seem super smart.
Which makes my life harder, because then people assume I do the same shit. And I'm not doing that. So if people give me constructive criticism from a real place. So Birdie, what did you say? Who's Birdie? What's going on?
Jesus.
Are you talking about a specific YouTuber that I used to be aligned with?
Rosee Poo may be avoiding Twitch like the plague because they would ban her in a hot minute because the anti-nudity policy. She would lose her ever-loving crap. You think? I don't know. I mean, if she could figure out how a bra works, I think she'd be okay.
Because if so, that name's supposed to be blocked from my chat. And that person is an abuser. And I don't want to discuss them. And that person, what did you say? Who's Birdie?
What was it?
Birdie, what's going on? Were you talking about a specific YouTuber that I used to be aligned with? Because if so, that name's supposed to be blocked from my chat.
Who is she talking about here? Do you think it was Rain?
And that person is an abuser.
Who is she talking about? Shmush Muser?
And I don't want to discuss them.
Who was it? You can show cleavage on Twitch? Yeah, you can. She must be talking about Rain. Roz, you are the alleged Shmush Muser.
Because I heard someone mention that in the chat earlier and I ignored it.
Roz likes to involve, at the time, Rain's underage child into her bullshittery. So
they're part of the reason why I left the feederism community, because they're making mukbangs.
It's Rain.
Still making that type of.
I love it here. I'd be here either way. Spaghetti, I'm so appreciative of y'all. I like everyone who's in here. Just realize I thank y'all that are lurking, chatting. Just thank y'all.
Dog content.
Having healthy conversations, even if you don't agree. Thank you.
And I know things that they did in real life because we're in real life friends for 7 months. So I don't want to discuss them.
She broke my heart.
I left for a reason.
So wicked weird. Don't worry about it. Please type it if YouTube allows it. And if it's not hateful bigotry, please type it how you are, like you want to. I just read things funny all the time. I don't know why. Like shmushmuse. I don't know if that word's not allowed. I just say shmushmuse. It's like shmushmortion. I don't know if I'm not allowed to say it, but it feels right.
Exactly.
Hi, Jenny. Hi, everyone. I'm excited to catch you live. I can't stay long. Got to get the little from school soon, but I will be back. I hope you have a fantastic day, and thanks for being here.
Thank you, Agent Scrange. I appreciate that.
She was expelled?
I will never say their names publicly again because they're never going to get an ounce of clout from me. If you figure it out, cool. If not, I'm sorry. I'm not answering that question.
I'm making bread. Do I count old wise one, perfect Marie? Perfect I Marie, you mean? Yes, Buns. I'm also appreciative of you. Even if you want to use Roz as a bed, I still appreciate you.
Thank you, Raleigh. So, I don't know what Birdie is even saying. I'm not seeing. Oh, I'm blocked for giving opinion on FG. Okay, guys, unless someone is trolling or being bad, let them speak. I don't know what Birdie is even saying. I'm not.
Hold on. Look at her. Ma'am, if you're this uncomfortable with your titties being out, it's okay. You can put on a t-shirt. It's fine. It's okay. Scar, tell us who the managing mods are. I just have one.
Thank you, Raleigh. So, I don't know.
Yes, if you want to snuggle up with the like bud, maybe give it a little tickle right underneath the chin. I always appreciate y'all. Thank you.
What Birdie is even saying. I'm not seeing. Oh, I'm blocked for giving opinion on FG. Okay, guys, unless someone is trolling or being bad, let them speak their opinions, please. Unless if they're using like really gross vernacular or they're like being way too much, then sure.
Yeah, no racist, hateful, bigoted remarks. That seems just cut it off there.
This Oz person should be being blocked. So
mine's handle it. Mine's.
And let's not bully other people in my chat, please. Even if you don't like what they say, please and thank you.
She's changed that view since then. Now you can pretty much bully whomever you want in her chat. If they're disagreeing with her and or her mods, you can bully the fuck out of them.
I'm not here for bullying. I'm really not. That wasn't the goal of my video. It was a call out. It was a call to action that I know won't have action, but if you don't like what they say, please and thank you. I'm not here for bullying.
Look at this. We've gone from like just titties out to like this, and now we're like this. We might as well be in a turtleneck at this point made of hands. Roz, just put on a fucking shirt if you're uncomfortable. That's okay. You can put on a t-shirt. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Her trying to cover her cleavage after just saying to get over it. Exactly. Now we're like this. I just woke up. What is the call to action? That's what I'm just trying to figure out as well. Hi, Justice Sub. Not feeling very well, but I love listening to you. I hope you feel better soon. It seems like there is a cold. Hi, I've never been here before. Are we doing a retro today? When is this from? Hi, Haley. Yes, this is a retro from 2023 in which she speaks about FFG and Alex is Shook and Barbecue Chillin' and how thankful she was of reaction channels. And she just wanted to have a conversation with Alex, but she wanted to have a healthy debate with him.
I'm really not. That wasn't the goal of my video. It was a call out. It was a call to action that I know won't have action, but it needed.
What was the call to action? Towards Chantal?
To be said from someone of my perspective.
Oh, yes. It was that Chantal's videos are harmful and caused Roz to overindulge. She bullied a chatter for saying, well, my parents would have smacked my bum if I talked to them like that. After Roz talked shit to her mom, and Roz and her chat were like, yeah, sorry, your parents shmush me used you. I remember that. It was pretty recently. The chatter said, if I whined as much as you did, I would have had my butt popped in the house. And Roz is like, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. You know what? That's it. I'm so sorry you got your butt popped if you were that way. You were shmushmused.
Yeah. Sorry guys. My eye won't stop watering. Yeah. So I think somebody's posted about me in a negative light. But it's just cool.
She wanted to knock Chantal off the girl world throne. She came for that crown. And she says it at the beginning of this, how excited she was, how, I don't know, like all these reaction channels, shout out Barbecue Chillin' for being the first one to talk about her. Oops, no, she meant No Madness Life. Like she knew everybody's name. And on the comments, it says Garlic Bread sent her and Kaya Simmons sent her. Sent them to her.
Maybe allergies. I'm not sure. Yeah, all of a sudden I'm dealing with a runny nose and watery eyes, and I haven't been for a while, but today it's been.
Can you stop messing with the snot? She probably has little toddler sticky hands between the sticky food she eats and the not washing and the snot and the eye boogies. Just maybe have some Sandy wipes next to you, like little Kaya Simmons. Now that is a name that I haven't heard in a long time. Yep.
been like a lot. Yeah. You're welcome. Anybody being like sexual in that way, like in a disrespectful way, feel free.
Y'all remember we just watched a video recently of Roz talking about it's not if she got off, it was how many times she got off. And then she was talking about like positions and stuff. And it's not if she rode them, it's how many times she rode them. And somebody asked the question, did they do things to you that were, they asked a vulgar question, but she was like, ew, we're not talking about that in my chat. Ew, you nasties. Y'all are crossing lines asking me sexual questions, even though I was talking about riding a penis. It was weird.
Block. I probably got posted in a forum somewhere or something, guys. Welcome to my life. I'm going to stretch my hammies.
On YouTube? Yes. It was in the video. I don't know if it's still on her channel. I know she's been deleting a lot of stuff. Exclusive ? In regards to her and Jeff.
Then I will be ready to chirp up some trolling fools. That's funny. Well,
yesterday we listened to her talking about a person's member and that she called it a micropene, and she called him Mr. Humpy. Mr. Hump.
I won't address the second part of that conversation, but I mean, at the end of the day, so the reason why I said binging at 9, I experienced really severe trauma at the age of 6. My weight gain started at the age of 7. My memories of my eating disorder being really bad started at the age of 9. I'm not sure about Spanish moss.
Oh, Spanish moss is beautiful, but it's covered in bugs. I know it looks gorgeous for pictures. Don't touch it. Lots of bugs.
Thank you, Maddie. And no, I-17 should be blocked. They were saying disrespectful stuff. I booted them.
If you say you don't believe in Roz and her tarot readings, you're also being disrespectful and you're going to get blocked. She changed her mind about my flirting real quick. She did, Yami. She did.
Yeah, it happens all the time to people that look like me. That's true. That is true.
So she's been getting rid of her eating content, minus this one, her unhealthy relationship with food. But she's okay with leaving content up where she talks sexual in regards to, people's members and belittling them. Okay, just making sure we're on the same page. What's allowed? Okay.
It's just the truth, And like, no, this chat's getting wild.
Aren't y'all glad we watched this one? Probably not, but aren't you glad? I love lore.
It's easy to pick on the most shallow thing to pick apart about somebody. I mean,
I really don't go too hard about your curvature, Roz. Sometimes your pants are wild, but I'm more fascinated by like the titties and your diet and the diabetes.
Did you cry today?
Scar, yell at Cold Brew to look at the chat, please. Cold Brew, look at the chat. Cold Brew.
I hope it was not a bad thing. Ooh, Rosie, do you feel that your trauma at that young age really heightened your intuition? Absolutely, I had to. It was a survival skill. Absolutely. That's a great question. But
I think you have like the worst intuition. That's just my opinion.
The answer is yes, absolutely.
You end up in accidental threesomes, accidental gangbangs. What do you mean your intuition? What about, I thought you like to say you're hypervigilant. How do you keep ending up like as a shish kebab if you're hypervigilant? I mean, I've seen that tongue do some things, so I do think maybe you were in the middle, but like, doesn't seem super hypervigilant and intuitive. If you're curious, it was 10 guys. She said it was a 10-guy accidental gangbang.
Okay, mods, you guys need to make sure you're not blocking people because they're saying they don't like somebody you like. Please and thank you.
Yeah, mods.
I'm not cool with that. If that's what's happening.
What? How did I miss that? It's on the whatever podcast she talks about it. Mods. Scar asked Cold Brew my question. Buns, you're quite bossy today. You know that? Who's the American Chantal you were talking about on Twitter? Cold Brew.
Please take that as feedback.
That's gentle criticism, mods. Mods. Only block people if they say my hair doesn't look nice and that they don't trust my tarot readings. But if you guys don't like each other, mods, don't touch them, mods.
And I would say my favorite color depends on my mood.
Yes, Freya.
I mean, I know tie-dye is not technically a color, but if I could say tie-dye, that'd be my answer. But I love sunshine yellow and red, especially red and black. And I would really like the chat to stop like dissenting from what's going on in my life, please.
Mods, make the chat only talk about me. I would like the chat to only talk about me. How dare you all? Any of you, y'all over there. Don't you guys have conversations with each other that keep the fucking content going and having healthy conversations? What are you guys doing? No, me. I'm the star.
Especially red and black. And I would really like the chat to stop like dissenting from what's going on in my life, please.
No, excuse me. We are talking about myself, and that reaction channels are talking about me, and I'm the star. I'm the queen of girl world. Don't talk about each other and have other conversations. No. I want to say I'm proud of everybody keeping up with her crazy ping pong stories. Mine or hers. I know I also ping pong. I apologize.
Thank you, Shannon. Understood. I trust you. I trust you and Riley for sure.
Shannon, like Foodie Beauty Shannon. You know, Foodie Beauty's best friend that ended up being friends with FFG. That's Shannon, if you're curious. But she didn't want to be a part of Girl World. No, she didn't insert herself in every way available.
Also, if you see someone spamming the same thing several times, that's enough for a timeout for me as well.
I mean, anything of the same thing? We can't have the conversation of like, hey, please don't spam in my chat. Please and thank you.
One of my main hobbies. Lately, it's been focusing on like, I've just been so focused on my health. So like, I like to color with gel pens because that's a good coping skill for me. I like to write. I love to write. My dream is to write a book.
When she said health, I thought she was going to say buns. Tell cold brew to point me in the right direction, please and thank you.
About my experiences in life.
Shanny is in the hospital, like Shanny for Christ is in the hospital, or Shannon's in the hospital?
I also do write poetry and stuff.
I thought when she was saying health, though, she's going to be like, yeah, I've been trying to walk more. I've been being more mindful about not eating in front of the television so that I'm not mindlessly eating. Just being more aware of what I put into my body. No, it's coloring with gel pens.
And have for many years. I do love to cook. I really do. I'm Southern, so I cook.
Oh my God, Jennifer. Yeah, you just ride the wave and ride it in. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Southern style. And have for many years. I do love to cook. I really do. I'm Southern, so I cook Southern style.
No, you do not, Miss Ma'am. No, you don't. No, you've never had a crawdaddy until you had it at a $20 Vegas buffet. Have you ever made fried green tomatoes? You've never made a low country boil? What do you mean? You are not a Southern cooking girl. What dish do you make that represents food in the South?
And what else do I do? I hate how like I feel like I have all these hobbies. When people ask me that question, I just freeze. Well,
have we ever seen her make like just she is a disgrace to Southern food. I'm so offended. Have we seen her make like just good old biscuits and gravy, even like a sausage gravy? Has she made any food? What dish does she make that represents food at all? That's fair.
Listen to music and like post reviews. I consider Instagram a hobby, like social media a hobby. I've been doing it for years. I wish I was good at drawing. God, I wish I was good at drawing. Which are your favorite crystals? Ooh. I'd say right now it's peach calcite for sure.
I don't know what that does. I don't know what it means. I like amethyst just because it's the only one I know. Opal, is that like a rock or is that just a pretty stone? I don't know. Those are pretty. Hey, I like gel pens. Don't knock the gels. Ariana, please, love the gels. We love gels.
I've actually recently stopped smoking weed. Honestly, guys, like I don't believe I'm addicted to THC or weed. I think I have an issue with addiction to the vape cartridge specifically. I can't believe them shits are legal.
What about them is addictive? Are you addicted to the side effects?
I don't have an issue if I were to eat an edible or like smoke green, but specifically
Because of your personal experience with the ganja cartridges, it shouldn't be legal.
the vape carts, I have a fucking problem with.
But because of how you feel about it, they shouldn't be legal.
And when stuff happened in recent history, one of the things I decided to do in the process of like confronting myself and trying to like
Amethyst is my birthstone. Me too.
go sober, or I decided to go sober in the process of like confronting myself. Please change chat to subscribers only for minimum 1 hour, more preferably. I think that will help. How do I do that? Can I do that in here?
Wait, what?
Like go sober, or I decided to go sober in the process of like confronting myself. Please.
Hi, my name's Roz, and I'm 3 days sober. I have a THC addiction. She did an Instagram story of that if you're curious.
Change chat to subscribers only for minimum 1 hour, more preferably. I think that will help. How do I do that? Can I do that in here? Shit, I don't think I can. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. That's a really good idea. I don't have the ability to do. Let me try something. Let me see if I can do it on my YouTube app in here. Hang tight, guys. I'm so new. My channel is like, I've only been posting for about like a week and a half.
I was away from my phone. She made a chorizo milk gravy once. It made me cry almost. Was that the haunted chorizo, Catlu? Didn't she say THC vapes caused a bump in her forehead? I forgot about that. So Roz also says, hi, welcome if you're new here. Roz says she smoked so much weed, it caused like a deformity to her skull. Although she said on x-rays, they can't see it. On x-rays and or CT scans, they can't see it. But she also says on CT scans, they can pinpoint her missing memories. If you're curious. What, a bump in her forehead? Yes. Yes. She says the weed caused her to have a bump in her skull. But that doctors have told her, no, that's not a thing. No, you don't have a bump on your head. A neurologist touched it and confirmed it was a bump. And she said it's because of the weed, the hippie cabbage, the devil's lettuce. Blame that.
My favorite thing I currently really like to cook is fresh green beans. I fresh like baking green beans, and then I make a gnocchi with a sauce and I eat it all together. It's really good. I'm a Sagittarius. On computer studio? Okay, fine. All right.
I miss Saggy. We need to watch her again soon.
Hang on, y'all.
Oh, maybe assist? It's been checked out. It doesn't seem like assist. I think it's just her noggin. She's pointed to like her forehead. I think it's like right here. Like she'll say it's right here. And she's like, if you look real close, you can see it. Look at my head. Don't you see this bump? Yeah, it's still there because of weed.
We about to get up close and personal. How's it going, y'all? Here we go. There we go.
Wait, what? No, not that person.
We on the, okay, so I've got my YouTube website open. Gnocchi is like a current obsession. Thank you.
Memories aren't visible on scans. Accessing areas of memory can be observed under certain test conditions. Oh, not if you ask. Excuse me, K-Star. Roz is a genius. How dare you question the validity of her stories? All of them make perfect sense. Like, you know, here she says she has one knee injury and now she has multiple knee injuries and misaligned ankles. And yeah, no, mind your business. She's right. You're wrong. Roz is the genius.
Trying to see if there's any instructions anyone posted.
Why do you have your pinky just hanging up, Roz? Look at that. If you did not click on the link earlier, bless you. This is kind of similar to the face she has when she's Bruce Bogtrotter. It's very similar to this face.
I mean, I'm not setting rules. I think it's important to set boundaries, though. People shouldn't be able to talk to me any which way. You know what I'm saying?
And you guys should definitely not be allowed to talk about anything else other than her. Unacceptable.
Here we go. YouTube studio.
I'm no genius, but I've got a psychology degree, which is helpful. No, that makes too much sense. Uncalled for. You are not Roz's doctor, so there. She's fun to watch. I really do enjoy watching her content. This stuff, oh.
I just wonder if it'll take effect immediately or not. Comments.
No buns. No, I don't.
Aw, I'm already getting. Well, I will not stop watering.
Maybe if you keep your fingers out of your eyes, it would help. You're going to get the poop eye, the conjunctivitis.
Gosh. Shannon or someone who's like connected to me on Twitter.
This is my warning again. If you don't want to see Roz eating a chocolate cake, don't click on that link.
Can someone DM me how to do this? Because the chat's actually going really fast and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Clearly. That's very clear. Shannon dropped tea. Oh, I missed it.
Shannon, tell me more. I want the tea. Tell me.
Oh, roses would be good, yeah. For an emoji.
It took her until what? 2 months ago? Maybe a little longer. Timelines all get mixed up in my head. Maybe 2 months ago, if that, for her to finally do emojis. And this is from like April of 2023. Roz. That link you posted, I didn't post anything. Just awoke something in one of your chat members. I could feel it. Oh my gosh, Emma.
I'm doing good. Oh, hey. Love that for you. Settings. Probably where I should be. No, I don't think so.
I think here, okay, so what she stated was like 2 months prior to this. She said very recently to this, she was almost bedbound, frail, undiagnosed diabetes. And so she became frail, weak, and dizzy. And that she's different from the girls because she takes her health serious and she is a, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word when you follow doctor's orders? Compliant patient. There we go.
I always drop tea. Fair enough. Love that for you. Yeah, Shannon's been really kind to me.
But she looks not too far off. She looks frail. She looks not too far off here. I mean, we've only seen titties to where she is now. And I think at her highest, she was 550. Really, Dad? I hope you've enjoyed them. Thanks for being here. Thank you. I did it. Oranges. I warned you.
I'm going to stop trying to read comments on my life. Sorry.
Her head is, look at this. It's becoming one with the titty. We've lost the neck. It is becoming the titty. The neck was already gone, but now we're losing the double chin. Her body is absorbing her head. She's just going to be shoulders here soon. Shoulders and titties.
So I've never made gnocchi from scratch. What I do is I buy like the pre-made gnocchi and boil it. I recently tried that frozen.
Holy tits. Welcome.
That frozen gnocchi from Aldi's. It was pretty good. I had to add a little bit of my own seasoning. I am looking at my PC because I'm trying to figure out how to censor the live comments, change that setting. I just don't know how to do it yet. I just got a nice DM. Okay, let me try this. How to...
That's funny. I thought it was a naughty picture. No, that picture comes from a corn that Roz did of Matilda. And then she put the chocolate cake in other areas. And as much as I'd like to show it YouTube's rules right now, even though she's just eating cake, it seems dangerous.
Set YouTube live comment settings. Well, let's just put live. Oh, I have to do it when I go live? Oh, no, that's not the right stuff.
Yep, Sarah.
YouTube live comment. I don't even know. The thing I love about swimming is it helps my joint pain, it helps my inflammation.
Then why didn't we do it this summer, Roz? If it does all these good things for you, why didn't you do it? A lot of the time you were stating like your inflammation was too bad and that's why you put it off, and you were having pain flares and that's why you put it off. It seems like it really could have benefited you, and it would take some weight, not literally, but some weight off of your body where you could have moved and enjoyed that, but you didn't. And now you are confined to a chair in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm in the YouTube studio. I just don't know where to go. And I feel like I'm really
I know,
like a
Brandon.
major
I know.
noob here. Holy crap. I'm already about to hit 2,000, you guys. Thank you. Holy cannoli, Batman. Yes to tea time. Who's got
These verticals just got here. Sorry, is this modern? No, this is from 2023. These verticals is what boosted her numbers. The verticals and making it subscriber only for 20 minutes at least was the reason she got bumped from last year. I think she was at 30, not quite 30, and she went to 53.2 back in July, and now she's at 52.5. But 20,000 subs in a year for, at that point, she was getting rid of a lot of her pre-recorded content. And she was gone for times on end because of mental health facilities. So
tea time? Okay. Wow.
Brandon, I know it was a choice. It is a choice. I don't understand it. I don't know where her mind was at. I don't know why we felt the need to sexualize that kind of movie, but Roz decided to participate.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like a boomer. I didn't understand what a vertical was. Oh, monk. It's this, where it's in like, pretend this is a cell phone screen versus this. So it falls into the shorts algorithm.
So yeah, do you guys have like questions for me specifically? I'd love to switch topics as well. I said what I said and I meant what I said. You know what I'm saying?
I think she's talking about in regards to Foodie Beauty again.
Yeah, I went under comments and it just has me in the dashboard.
She does look like Bruce Aussies.
Wow, there's already tons of comments. Holy crap. That's all I'm seeing right now. It's not about the live specifically. Oh, wait.
She's so popular.
Oh, here we go. There's more options. Let's try customization. No, this doesn't look right. Ugh. I'm on the struggle bus, you guys. I am not super into keto because I was on Atkins for many years when I was 12 years old, and I grew up on that, like, eating a lot of that, like, fake chemical food. Really messed me up. And I've tried it before. It doesn't work for me with the eating disorder issues I have. Heavy restrictions doesn't work well. When I did the intuitive...
Oh, yeah. So Roz states growing up, she was put on a lot of the fad diets, which it was pretty common. Hi, Candy Kitten, in the 90s. Like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was definitely on like the Slim Fast stuff or the grapefruit diets. I don't know why our parents were like, oh, it's fine. Have a Slim Fast shake for breakfast, and that's fine.
Eating disorder clinic stuff that actually did help, and one of the biggest mistakes I ever made was I ignored their advice and I started doing intermittent fasting. I did it for a while and had some mild success on it, but ultimately what that ended up doing is
shout out Hydroxycut for the heart palpitations. Y'all, that's true too. Hydroxycut was such a big thing for a minute there, and everyone's like, man, I'm getting real tachycardic. What's going on? They're like, well, how much caffeine are you participating in? They're like, well, I'm having, my Hydroxycut in the morning and then like 2 cups of coffee.
Just like she said, over the course of some years.
But I'm getting skinty. Isn't that fine?
And certain life events that happened, I ended up developing far more restriction within my eating disorder than I had in the past. And so I started struggling more on the opposite end of my eating disorder. So...
You think grapefruit are tart, Brandon? I think they almost have like a bitter taste to it, but I love them. I love them.
Under who can send a message.
Also, remember, we always talk about birth control in here. Remember, grapefruit can also affect your antibiotics and your birth control. Be aware. Be mindful.
Under live chat or settings.
Dexatrim. Oh.
Oh. I don't. Here we go. See, I don't think it's gonna.
Oh, you're right. And SSRIs. I wish I could eat grapefruit. SSRI girly. Yep. It can also affect sertraline, which is Zoloft, correct? Talk to your healthcare providers.
I'm live right now. I might even just need to hop off this and figure this out because this is kind of chaotic. Yeah, I'm going to do that, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I got the mods working overtime, so let's just
Mods, handle it. Mods, no one else talk about anything but Quirky. Mods,
like kind of end this
you guys are working overtime for free. Mods,
here. I'll get that set up so it's a little bit better. Live content edit. Thank you. Okay, I will look into that. Y'all have a good one. If any of you have that kind of like advice that you want to send me on Twitter, go ahead and do so.
and raging
Oh,
pinky.
I'm QuirkyLoveRosee on everything. TikTok. I'm trying to get 2,000 on TikTok, so I can do TikTok lives. I'm on Instagram. It's like my main platform. Twitter, obviously YouTube. I'm even on Threads. So I hope y'all have a great night. Thanks again. Break the hell out.
Okay, if you weren't here in the beginning, just so you can see how we all started the live.
But
Them titties, not them titties. Okay, we're going to take a quick intermission break. You know, I got to refill my water and stuff, guys. I do. Y'all behave, do all good things, and I'll be right back.
Tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna climb. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time. Keep winning. How the hell do you make it look so easy? I'm spinning, and I can't seem to get back on my feet. Yeah, I might give on up, 'cause I'm falling down now. Won't be good enough. I miss it. Those days when nothing ever really mattered. So willing to give it all deep into you might just shatter now. You're scared of time. Gotta beat the clock now. It's all up to pride. Tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna cry. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time. And I don't know where to go from here. Is it worth the fear? All alone, filling up with tears, and I'm hardly here. I am still burning slow. But we'll stick it out now. Is it time to go? Keep winning. How the hell do you make it look so easy? I'm spinning, and I can't seem to get back on my feet. Yeah, I might give on up, 'cause I'm falling down now. Won't be good enough. I miss it. Those days when nothing ever really mattered. So willing to give it all deep into you might just shatter now. You're scared of time. Gotta beat the clock now. It's all up to pride. Tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna cry. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time.
And back. Okay. I know not everybody loves the tarot, but I'm telling y'all, just listen to Neo in this one. If y'all want to see a deck, and I don't know much about the tarot stuff, but if y'all want to see a deck that kind of reads somebody for filth, I tell you this one does.
Hey y'all, hey,
Which was the stream where Ross said ALR shouldn't have a platform? It was, hold on one second, Kristen, I shall tell you. Let's see if it's still there at first. She might have deleted it. I know she's gotten rid of like 200 plus videos. So let's see. QuirkyLoveRosee. Man, I can't wait to see what her live is today. Curiouser and curiouser. It is, oh, I think it is gone. Where is it? Yeah, it's gone. Yep. It was the video after her intoxication video. Sorry to interrupt. Please don't apologize. You're fine. Yeah, no, the one where we watched her drinking vibes is gone. Her video afterwards where she was talking about Yaba and all the reaction channels is gone. There is a lot missing. I guess positives, we already watched them, but negatives. I must confess, this is going to be a challenge to watch. Monk, hear me out. If y'all want to see, okay, we watched Roz's somewhat of her tarot stuff, totally different vibes here.
Let's get into this reading for
Car literally interrupts herself. That's true.
QuirkyLoveRosee. Okay, so the other day,
She's got such a relaxing voice.
in my business, one of the subbies was like, "Can you do it?"
What do I have it sped up at? Although tarot or Neo Tarot is not somebody you need to watch faster than her speed.
Tarot reading on Rose, and I was like, "Rose? I only know one Rose, right?" And so she was like, she sends me a link, and I was like, "Oh, okay. So let's get into it."
There was a comment, forgive me for my brain. Someone said FFG should have had a heads up, like, oh, Neo didn't tell you this was going to happen. I know, even if you're an FFG fan, it just made me laugh. It did. It just made me laugh.
Y'all requested, I'm going to, if my ancestors approve, I'm like, here I am. Okay, so, and honestly, that's exactly how I go. Sometimes there'll be days, weeks, months, because if I don't feel the energetic check mark, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. So let's get into this for QuirkyLoveRosee. Quirky.
You're going to hear her say her name like 3 different ways in this. I think I might call Rosie Rose from now on.
I think that's the name. Hold on, let me double check. Because I was
Neo talks fast, she does.
like, who? Okay, and interestingly enough, I saw that Rose Thorn also did a reading on her. I didn't get to check out the reading, but when I went to look up the name, I saw that she has done one recently. So shout out to her as well. Shout out to all the tarot readers on YouTube, done her thing. Okay, so this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes it's
Wow, it seems like Neo Tarot starts her videos with saying this is for entertainment purposes only. Weird. Maybe that's why Ross took her tarot shit down because, she doesn't have a license to do it. Is she still doing them on Cameo? Does anybody know? Is she still offering tarot readings? Because according to the old Florida stuff that we saw, that's a big no-go. Maybe that's why she took it down.
tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back. Florian.
Go to her.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so typically this is how it goes. My ancestors tell me what to say, and I say it. Don't take offense to it. It's not me. I just tap into energy quickly, and then I release it just as quickly. Okay.
Oh, you need a license for tarot? It seems like in the county close-ish to Roz, you're supposed to have a fortune teller, fortune something license or certification. Don't quote me on those details. And you're supposed to, it's like $3,000. You're supposed to be following like this code of ethics and da-da-da-da-da. Wait, so did Roz take her tarot video down? Let me double check. I don't want to lie to you, Tiny Blue, but I'm pretty sure that it's gone. She got rid of her Turkey Day live, the Crab Rangoon live. Yeah, it's gone. It is gone.
Okay, hence why I say not my business, not my problem. Okay, so when it comes to Rosie, hopefully I'm saying her name correctly, there's this energy that she's trying to prove love and or loyalty to her detriment and to her demise. And this could be family, like love for family, friend.
The food poisoning live. Oh, yes, that one.
Foe, platonic relationship.
I read that as the food poisoning is live, and I thought you were talking about Foodie Beauty. I apologize.
Romantic relationship or a business relationship, but again, to her detriment and to her demise. Spirit is also acknowledging that she has issues standing. It could be the right.
Spirit, that's so rude of you that she has issues standing. Spirit, calm down.
It could be the right knee, but there's joints and ligaments that just do.
I don't understand tarot, but it's so funny. Say it again.
And she has issues standing. It could be the.
One more time.
business relationship, but again, to her detriment and to her demise. Spirit is also acknowledging that she has issues standing. It could be
That's fair, Spirit. Okay, you win this round.
the right leg, it could be the right knee, but
Which knee was Roz stabbed with a pencil in? Can anybody tell me? Was it the right knee?
there's joints and ligaments that just do, it feels like they give out when she stands, hence why we see this flamingo, right? And Spirit is showing me the flamingo on one leg, okay? Also, this is where she chooses to put her fire, her passion, focusing on, it feels very people-pleasing energy, but just focusing on trying to prove love and or loyalty.
The only issue I had with this, and it's just because of my brain knowing Roz is not going to hear anything else about this reading other than the words people pleasing. And she's going to be like, oh my gosh, it was right. See, I'm a people pleaser.
It's to her detriment and to her demise. We do have water, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, wanting to clear Cancer and release this energy, but not knowing how, also needing to step back and look at the overall picture. What are you putting, Spirit? Okay, first of all, Spirit says, what are you going through? What are you growing through? What are you putting yourself through? And what are you allowing yourself to grow and go through? Like there's this pun in that it's one thing to grow through something, but it's another thing to make yourself go through something. Like it feels like you're doing something to your detriment again. And
could it be Patreon? Could Roz be making herself go through Patreon? Is Roz putting herself through her weight journey on her? Like she's doing it to herself? No, like her audience is telling her stop doing, not her audience, but our audience is like, stop the eating stuff. This is why you're demonetized. And Roz is like, no, I'm going to go to Patreon and continue it.
your demise. It feels like this could be a relationship. Again, this could include family, friend, fun.
Is she sped up or does she just talk this fast? She just speaks this quickly. Yeah, I think I slowed her down. Let me double check. Yeah, no, she's on normal speed.
A business relationship, a platonic relationship, or a romantic relationship that creates a lot of water, anxiety.
Roz is not a Scorpio. She's not saying she's a Scorpio. She's talking about the energy of the cards, like what those cards signify.
Sadness, fear, depression, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's mirroring in that she's supposed to see her reflection and move on, take accountability and responsibility for her involvement in it. However, there's also this energy that although she sees that this is not her soulmate, or this situation is causing her to not be rooted in or grounded, to be in a very fragile flight.
I kind of wonder if this is talking about Jeff. I know that it's weird, but I think Roz is still thinking about Jeff. And so when Neo starts speaking about relationship stuff and somebody wanting clout and things like that, I kind of think it's Jeff.
Flight state. Subconsciously, she feels like her belly is full with Spirit says anxiety, but some form of manifestation and or idea that there's something is going to come of it. Something is going to, like, you know how you wish upon a star, like you just keep hoping and hoping and hoping. That's what it feels like. And so Spirit is acknowledging this is going to clash, and this is always going to be a clash. You're not going to get anything from this other than people pleasing energy. Like you're never going to get what is rightfully due to you because you are with the wrong energy, wrong family, wrong tribe, wrong circle of people, wrong relationship. And so there's nastiness, class, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge.
It could be Kirby with her video editing and graphic design, maybe, but part of me wonders if Jeff did reach out and was like, listen, I am willing to give more back to you now. I'm willing to see where this goes. And Kirby, it seems like Kirby was saying, slow down. So maybe Jeff giving her more attention. We know Roz loves attention. If Kirby ignored her for a day, she would go back to Jeff.
Spirit says, let's deck again. Yeah, 3 is a crowd. So it feels like
Kirby, Jeff, Roz.
There's a lot of and Spirit says behind the scenes. BTS. Behind the scenes, Spirit is showing me.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the band.
And so there's a lot of crying, but at the heart of it, she wants peace. There is a musical instrument here and a beverage, meaning that she's distracting herself with things so that she does not have to live within her reality. She likes to be in the virtual world. Spirit is acknowledging.
Wait, Neo, are you saying Roz likes to be in the virtual world? Roz, you know what? I don't believe you anymore. Not Roz. Neo, I don't believe you anymore. Bullshit. Roz is never online, Neo. I don't know if you know anything about Roz. She is never online. Not any of her trauma is related to the internet.
Acknowledging at the heart of it, she wants peace. There is a candle being lit, acknowledging and or requesting assistance, guidance, and or peace from her ancestors, her angelic team. I don't know if she calls on Archangel Raphael or Archangel Michael often, but this is the energy that's coming through. She's not rooted. She's not grounded. She's not maintaining authenticity. She's not being genuine. Spirit says the heart knows what the heart knows and the heart wants, and her heart is burdened. This also affects her finances, her success. It feels like she doesn't have up healthy boundaries. Spirit says she.
Do you mean taking 10-minute phone calls with your audience members isn't a healthy boundary, and that they can speak about whatever they want to on these 10-minute phone calls? Is that not a healthy boundary? I don't know.
That's something that you need to work on, honestly, because it says you never did, you never have, you never will until you get yourself out of the situation. Whatever the situation is, I don't know, but it could involve an unhealthy, low vibrational earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so there's blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and wanting to escape. There's also this energy of 3.
Overindulgence, like whenever she starts seeing partners that use marijuana, she starts smoking a lot of marijuana.
3's a crowd. Like there's someone else in your relationship, okay? QuirkyLoveRosee. Okay. So
this is an interesting deck.
we get this movie date, we get this relationship, and again, there's manipulation. You're getting played.
I mean, she did say she was going to go see Kirby the following day to watch movies. Last Wednesday, when Roz was supposed to do the gingerbread houses, she stated she was going to Kirby's instead to watch movies.
In mind, you got to get yours is really what this card is about. And someone is getting theirs and making sure. See, 3's a crowd. And there's controlling and pulling the strings. I don't want to go too heavy on that topic because we're all grown. We know what that means, right? All right. QuirkyLoveRosee, thank you. Credit cards, money. What about it? The poster. So with this money or with this idea of having money or getting money, you're posting. You're a poser.
I really hope Roz watched this one. I just know her feelings got hurt.
Spirit is also acknowledging you're falling flat. With the bullshit artist, and you want to be praised. You want to be seen as holier than thou. You want to be put on a pedestal. Okay, you want to be put on a pedestal.
You mean with her kicking people out of her chat for saying they don't agree with her tarot readings and to vet their tarot card readers? Holier than thou what?
QuirkyLoveRosee. But your ancestors are acknowledging that it's time for you to come in, to get rooted, to get grounded, to maintain authenticity. It's time for you to make a change. You keep taking a chance on losing again. Spirit says that you're a microdoser or could be catfishing individuals. And there's danger in that. There's danger in the masks that you wear. There's danger in the company.
No. Record, that is a different Freya. I just saw that. No, our Freya does not curse people and give them good titties. No, different Freya. Our Freya is not Freya without a J.
That you keep.
What deck was that? I'm not sure.
Not rooted and grounded, you're not maintaining authenticity, you are attracting moths to the flame. Yeah. Which stunts your growth. Hence why we have manifestation or transformation, in reverse. Manifestation in reverse as well. Spirit is acknowledging a fear of change, attachment, stubbornness.
Did I see the bra? Oh, yeah, I did. I'm telling you, I don't even know jack diddly shit about tarot. But I was listening, I was like, oh, what an interesting little reading.
Trapped, outdated perspective, challenges, switching up, procrastinating, stalemate, staying put, repetition, stuff.
76 Belvia.
In the past, boredom, negative thoughts, familiarity, uncertainty, doubt, comfort zone, a lack of confidence, sending you love and light.
Is there Freya and Rosie's channel? Yes, Fallen Angel. There is a very active member of Rosie's channel that went into Pulpy's chat and cursed our Sky Fieri and cursed Sky and said they were going to have nice tits or something. It was very confusing.
QuirkyLoveRosee.
So is a reverse just automatically a worse outcome for the card? Will any of my tarot friends in the chat explain that for me?
Is it Rosie or is it Rose? I don't know, you guys. So
QuirkyLoveRosee.
So there's this energy of being imprisoned and feeling like you're caught or blockages, cornered, and or stuck. So we've heard stuck several times. And this is due to ignorance, limitations, and informal education. It's also due to emotions, being unpredictable, drowning in your emotions, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. Spirit says that there's this energy of her having unknowns and darkness and unconscious mind, not allowed.
So unknowns, like, is she going to get monetization back to her channel?
Allowing yourself to really see what is in front of you, to see yourself, to see your situation, to see your circumstances clearly. And Spirit says that you need to release toxic and bad behaviors and to be aware of toxic energy and or manipulation, because it feels like you're being manipulated, especially in the area of relationship. You're coping by replacement, jealousy, and not serious. There's a lot of unknowns, scatterbrain, crazy, and juggling. Yeah. So it feels like not only do you
juggling multiple channels, juggling multiple ways of trying to earn back revenue.
allow, and I said this earlier, you allow yourself to play those games, or somebody's playing those games with you. It just feels like manipulation, but also you trying to prove love and or loyalty to your detriment and to your demise. Quirky Love or Love QuirkyLoveRosee, Rosé. Yeah. So there's loyalty, but there's an understanding where somebody's okay with it and the other person is like, that's not right. I'm not okay with it, but I'm going along with it because I don't know if this is ever going to come around again. I don't know if I'm going to have an opportunity like this again. Kind of energy. Okay. Settling. Spirit says it's a ride or die. So again, we see a pregnant belly, and this could be a manifestation idea or a belly full with a child. And this involves young love and manifesting that everything is going to work out perfectly, right? But this person is holding you back. They're hooking up. There's drama. This is a twin flame, and it's all for social media, right? Blocked. Okay. Someone is
Man, I'm telling you, this deck would hurt my feelings. This reading would hurt my feelings.
happy. Someone is not. This has a lot of destruction, sex. This is the wrong person, wrong path. Okay.
I think it's Jeff. I think it might be Jeff. Thank you, Celestial. I think it might be Jeff coming back to hold her back from future relationships. Jeff wanted to be on her channel before, but then Jeff got, called out for the alleged essay of a vulnerable adult and breaking into homes and such.
Okay. But there is a deep friendship based on the past. Okay. Not my business. Okay. So what shadow work does QuirkyLoveRosee need to do?
But Jeff is also a loser. Fair. Yes.
Thank you, Spirit says.
What about
first and
me?
foremost, this is just a phase. Calling it a phase 5 years ago, you're minimizing, you're escaping, there's self-deception. Okay. Work on that. Anxiety or just too much coffee, restless.
She has such fun little decks.
Caffeine crash, paranoia, work on that. More sadness, more tears, anxiety. What tears? Denial, emotional leak. Okay, these are all areas of concern that she needs to work on. Shadow work. Quirky love, QuirkyRoveRosee, Rosé.
She is such a fast little shuffler. I could not do this. I'm telling y'all, if I ever get a deck, you're like, Scar, do a reading. It's going to be like a battery operated little shuffler. And whatever shuffles, we're just going to pull that top one.
Okay. Yeah. A wolf in sheep's clothing, hiding, and this is bad karma. And it's layered. It feels like someone's not showing their true self, but you're not showing your true self, which results in karma.
I'm not fooled by Kirby. Sorry. Last time she met Roz, she gave her free edibles. That's true too. She did give her free edibles on the first date. This is kind of weird. It's fun. It's for entertainment purposes only. Don't you know? Don't shuffle it into the mic when you start your tarot practice because, Pat, accept it. Dive into it.
From legal issues, running from balance.
Could it be, she's not supposed to be doing tarot readings and that's a no-go where she's at?
Running from imbalance. Dodging bullets, dodging crazy people, acknowledging that you're too busy winning and people are dirt digging. They're looking you up, okay? But blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, dodging and running away from your reality, from your truth. Interesting. QuirkyLoveRosee, Rosé.
Now I can't unhear it, Pat.
You aren't alone. You're surrounded by quiet power. And Spirit says that's not intuition. That's you ignoring red flags sprinkled with glitter. Wake up. Okay, because all the decks have said it at this point. Rest is resistance. Lay down and wake up right. Rest is resistance, meaning you should be saying no when you're saying yes. Resist. Stop people pleasing.
See, I think Ross is going to latch onto that. I think she's going to latch onto the words people pleasing and ignore the rest of the reading.
Quirky Love Rosie Rosé. Spirit is acknowledging on the surface with the 7 of Cups in reverse, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, no longer daydreaming or manifesting. This is reality, clarity. You have a lack of choice. Opportunities are not options. That's what I was going to say. Okay. Anyway.
So she doesn't have a choice but to do something else. She doesn't have a bunch of opportunities.
Subconsciously, Spirit is acknowledging that she is saying, oh, my wishes come true. I'm happy. I'm cheerful. I'm joyful. I'm positive. I'm optimistic. All these great things are happening for me. I'm so excited. However, the arms are crossed at the solar plexus, letting me know that you have imbalances and or delays to your passions, your ideas in the area of business, but also in the area of passion, right? And this has to do with an unrequited love. Someone who is not a knight in shining armor, someone who is promising you love, but does not deliver. Unrequited.
I'm telling you, that sounds like Jeff to me. And Roz has even called Jeff her knight in shining armor. And her chat was like, what if it's just a joker in aluminum foil? And she was like, well, then I don't want anybody else if it's not Jeff.
Love, illusion, escapism, lies, someone with a fragile sense of identity and poor personal boundaries. All right, so what are your biggest obstacles? I read biggest obstacle in reverse for Quirky Love Rosie Rosé.
I love it. I'm telling you, we need to start calling her Quirky Love Rosé. Maybe when she rebrands, she can be Quirky Love Rosé.
Bad business, a bad financial management, obstacle. It's not finishing what you started, obstacle. With the moon card, not being able to face your reality, to face your truth, in denial, releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, self-deception, obstacle. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of money, poor financial control, a lack of opportunities or lost opportunities, all obstacles. So it makes me feel like this is impeding upon your energy of success, your finances. You don't have up healthy boundaries. And Spirit keeps saying you never did, you never will, you never have if you don't get yourself in check right now.
Oh, never having healthy boundaries. Oh,
like immediately. And this is really about self, a reflection of self-worth, reasoning, everything that you do in regards to self, right? Interesting. Yeah, also feeling like you're building on sinking sand, could be dealing with an unhealed earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's next for Quirky? Starting over, but falling short. Foolish, a fear of the unknown.
Starting over and falling short. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to ask one of my live, laugh, light girlies in the chat and be like, I want a reading, but I only want positive shit. I don't want cards to hurt my feelings.
Impulsive, poor judgment, risk, naivete, and inexperience. And this is going to create a tower moment. Now think about tower moments are this. People fear tower moments, but tower moments actually come to clear things away. What is no longer needed and or useful. Let whatever burn, whatever crash. Whatever is left standing is what is still useful. Thank you, God. Spirit.
The hay just scared the shit out of me.
So there's chaos and destruction and sudden upheaval. There's revelations and confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disaster, a collapse of the old way, shattering false beliefs, so that you can take accountability and responsibility for your actions, so that you can live in your truth. Awakening, renewal, judgment card. Okay, a final reckoning, a final examination. As you sow, so shall you.
Sorry, who is reading? Neo Tarot.
Read very quickly. Spirit is also asking me to say this. You cannot hide behind your false self. The truth will always be revealed. The truth will always be revealed. People will see you for who you are. You cannot hide your true self. You should not hide your true self. Take accountability and responsibility for your actions now.
That's difficult for Roz to do. That whole accountability thing, she likes to dance around it. She doesn't actually like to take accountability. She likes the idea of taking accountability, but she doesn't want to be held responsible.
Before someone drags you through to the truth, before someone pulls away the layers, you see what I'm saying? Come clean.
I genuinely don't think she knows who her true self is. And I've said that too, Kristen. Like, she doesn't have any sense of self-identity. Every bit of Roz's personality is personality she's taken from online personalities, whether it's Milky and the vomit, the emetophobia. There we go. Even down to the crystal stuff. I don't know if Roz actually has any sense of self. She doesn't know who she is if she loses weight. She doesn't know who she is if it's not this, oh, I found this niche artist first, I'm super popular. Yeah, no, I don't think she does. Fallen Angel, thank you so much for the super chat. Normally tarot doesn't hurt your feelings, but the spirits are done and are like, Rose, you need a wake up call now. So now we're being mean. Interesting. That's good to know. Maybe I will do this.
Now, be honest now. Be truthful now.
Hi, Sabin. I hope you're doing well.
So that that's not something that you're backpedaling for and about later. Y'all call me back?
So good. I'm telling you. Oh, I don't know anything about the tarot, but I'll tell you, this one, it feels like redder for filth. The spirits have joined the haters. Wow. Yeah, it felt like it redder for filth. Like, oh, you want to pretend to do this? All right, then I guess we're going to have a conversation. Thank you. I emailed her a link, but sounds better. I'll get looking. It did. Oh, yeah. I feel like that was a good note to end it on today. I know it was rather short, but you know, it feels like a good spot, a good closing point today. And tomorrow we're going to have so much to go over. Ooh, Tiny Human has her final drama practice tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I don't know what Wednesday is going to look like because Tiny Human has her drama actual performance. So we'll see the next couple of days. Is Mel's here? I haven't seen Mel's today. I hope they're doing well. But I hope everyone has a good day. Do good things. Pee after sex. Wash your hair. Brush your teeth. Talk to a healthcare provider before starting or ending a medication. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Feels like we're dancing in the eye of a storm.